Okay, here we go. So last night I was on a phone call with Christian because Christian hadn't been.
Last night? This is 2 days ago.
Oh, 2 days ago. I was on the phone with Christian, and I was talking to him about his work stuff and how things weren't. I didn't see anything going on. And pretty much how it came down to was that it just wasn't his primary focus at the time. And his primary focus is streaming right now. But his wife, Tara, canceled his account and signed up herself. And now she is a coach. And here is Tara. And she is now on the team. And she has a heck of a journey. She's had gastric bypass. She was on Adipex, lost weight, got pregnant, gained it back, I think, right? Is that right? Yeah. And then now she's on her journey again after her gastric bypass, and she knows that she needs to step it up in the workouts and sharing that journey. And she's already been doing stuff. Yes. So I'm very proud of her. And she's just like, I'm organized. I can do this. So, I'm hoping this call can maybe give her some info, but, so the Jim Rohn thing. So what I asked was for people to listen to this 1 and 7 minute thing that this guy named Jim Rohn does in network marketing. So I wrote 2 pages. So he talks about a lot of stuff. I'm not really going to go into a lot of it because I want you to get your own perspective. But there's a lot of things that they talk about in there that, I'm sure we just need to pay attention to these things because it has to do with network marketing, and he's done it since the 60s. He's passed away now, but he's so smart with how he structures things. Let's see. Like wages make you, well, that doesn't really pertain to us. You're working part-time on your fortune, right? So you are working part-time on your fortune. That is something that you can leverage. The money you make part-time is a powerful recruiting tool. And one thing too, like the same wind blows on all of us, he talks about. So he just says that the same wind is hitting us all, like in life. We're going through the same amount of time and days and situations, but it's all about how we do the things we're supposed to do and how you schedule out your time to make it more beneficial for you. If you don't know that you can actually change, you won't change. I feel like as us coaches, we're on the path to changing. So we know that, but we have to always think of posts like, I'm talking to old me, because I have a lot of issues with that, and I'm talking about what I'm doing, but I'm not actually talking about what I want them to do. I do that sometimes. What do you want to say? I've kind of talked a lot.
So I too have my notes because I haven't listened to that book, so he made me do the homework too. So one thing he really said that I wrote down that said, you learn more by losing than you do by winning. So when you look back of things that you've tried and you've failed at, those are what teach you the most. So just because you try something and you don't succeed, it doesn't work out like you thought it would, 9 times out of 10, that's when you're going to learn the most, and that's when you're going to grow the most. And I'm sure most of you can think back about something in your life, anything that has happened that didn't go right, but it's made you like a better person and you learned something really valuable from it. And that was like one of the big things I took from the book. Other things that he said I had written down. He said, don't wish for less problems, wish for more skills. So like you think, oh man, I wish I didn't have this problem, but there's always going to be problems. There's always going to be obstacles. There's always going to be issues. But you need to look at a way of, okay, what's something I can do to change this? They're all like scolding their kids. What's something I can do to like get past this and work through it? So that kind of stuck out to me as well.
I'm watching you. The cat is pulling the cord.
We're babysitting someone's cat, and she is a heathen.
Okay, anyways.
It doesn't
matter. So here's one thing to think about. He says, I make up in numbers what I lack in skill. Okay, so if you suck, do more work and make up in numbers. If you invite 10 times as many and you're 10 times as bad, you'll hit the same numbers as the good person. It's just, and as time goes, you're going to get, he says, eventually you're going to get 1 out of 10. And over time, you'll get 2 out of 10. And of course, I feel like it's a little more than 10 with us, but
yes.
Eventually he said a genius will get 3 to 4 people out of 10 can do that. He said, but that'll change your whole life. So if you're having issues, invite more, and that's the way you're going to learn more. Let's see. The laws of sowing and reaping, I'm not going to go into that story, but really pretty much what it's saying is you just got to let people come and go through the business when you're trying to lead other people, because they will, and you just can't control everyone. They either stay or they don't. There's nothing, you just say, isn't that interesting? So, I'm going to spend just like another minute on this.
Wish it were easier, wish it were better. The laws of sowing and reaping are my favorite. Wendy's talking in the chat.
So we all need to belong to something bigger than ourselves. I think that's a big thing that we don't realize till we're adults. We think that we're supposed to just get this one job and work, but it gets boring. It's the same job. You got to find something that's new and you can create. This is something that is all made up with your fingers, your mind. This is all you. So it's just something that you got to do. And you got to realize that you got to belong to something larger than you. Help people look up. I did make somebody laugh today, Wendy. You wanted me to do that. I did make some people laugh.
She's cheering you.
Help people to be more than they are. Help people to see beyond what they are right now. You got to help them see the vision of themselves as the best version of them. Because really, people think that this business is fitness, getting fit, but it is all around you becoming a better human being. And you know that you have since you started. I mean, Tara's early, but the changes she's already making are positive. So it's all a roundabout way and a positive thing.
Something that I like to think of is your job as a coach is to breathe belief into people. So like Wendy always tells me, like, she's not actually, some of you don't know this, but she is actually not even in this team. She has a different upline and she kind of felt lost, a little non-supported, we'll say. So her and I became, like, we call each other success sisters. So, and she always tells me that she is like a product of me, because we started chatting and I was like, she has so much potential, but she had so much doubt in herself. So her and I have talked really closely like the last year, and she has come like from here to here. Not because she couldn't do it, not because I did anything magical, but because I helped her believe in herself. And same with Bethany. She started coaching like a year ago, and something recently just clicked, and it's just a matter of someone believing in you long enough, and then you figure it out. That's all that it takes.
Usually inspiration and desperation, the two together are very strong. You're desperate and you're inspired. Mm-hmm. Those are powerful things. So, yeah, you two have blossomed a lot. That's for sure. I don't know if I've blossomed. I don't know. I've done a lot of things. I don't know. I really have issues with taking credit for things. I've always had issues with feeling like, what is this face?
Bethany, what are you doing?
Got froze that way. Bethany got froze like. Anyways, one thing, I was listening to Keith Callahan's book, and if you don't know who that is, he's the one that got me the idea of Jim Rohn. So Keith Callahan is a probably multi-million-dollar a year earner within the Beachbody business. He wrote a book, and he has an Audible version because he knows us coaches that we don't read most of the time. So I've listened to it a bazillion times, but he said, you may have fear of reaching out to somebody you know and worry that you're bothering them, but what you have to offer is valuable. You can't feel pushy about it. It is valuable. What you have to offer is something special, and it's done for you. So I actually did this. I didn't even tell Brandy this. I did the struggle web that Ashley posted, and I think it's going to help me in future posts. I can post it in the group, in our group page. But it's helped me figure out what struggles I have so I can make posts about them and try to connect with people. And actually, one thing that I need to work on too, I think is very beneficial that I'm still trying to figure out is my 5 things that make me who I am outside of this company. So I know Wendy says funny, I could see her mouth, but I mean, like, okay, what's an example would be like I'm really into making videos. Like that was my previous business. I actually enjoy shooting them and doing them. That's like one of my 5. But cooking is 2 because I really enjoy cooking. So I got to find the things that people can relate to me and put those in my posts with a little bit of breadcrumbing. So here's the next thing of business that I really wanted to focus on Bethany and Tara, since you're both here for this. So for Bethany, I'm going to unmute you. So we want to know what you want from us exactly as your coach to help you succeed in your business. Okay, in a normal week, what do you want from her? What do you need? Okay,
I think she already does what I want and need.
Well, give me a second to explain. Like her, she needs somebody to tell her she's doing a good job. She does.
I need recognition.
Yeah.
I need to be praised. I need to feel like someone sees the effort.
Me, I need a club up against my head. Okay, that's what I need. Okay, so. Hey. So, Bethany, I'll let you go.
I know Brandy does a lot of this already. Like, right now she's helping me with my sneak peeks in my training videos, and giving me she knows I do really well with constructive criticism. And then, like, I know you've been shouting me out and some stuff, and some of the girls in the Instagram push group have been sharing some of my stuff and shouting me out for my progress and stuff like that. And that really does keep me motivated. And I didn't realize how much until recently. With everything going on with Sophia, it's been an extreme struggle, but we did get some positive news and some negative, but we're working forward on that, and Brandy's staying there with me and checking in on me and just keeping me going on the track, saying, you know, hey, what's going on? You haven't said anything to me about it. And that's what I've needed. And I know that I slacked on my end in the beginning, and I wasn't doing my part, so I wasn't getting that attention that I needed. And now I'm doing it. I'm showing up. I'm being there, and the results are coming in.
Good.
Perfect.
Good deal. All right. So, Jamie, since you just hopped on, I got you muted, but I wanted to tell you that, so you remember Christian, right? He was you may have not seen him on the last call. I don't know if you peeked on it, but so Christian was a coach with us, and it's not his direction yet. And he's going to keep doing the journey, but his wife, Tara, right here on the call, she is coaching now. So here we are. And this is her first call. We haven't had a one-on-one yet, but I wanted to tell you who she was. And so, Tara, I wanted to check with you. What is it you want from me as your coach? Now, I know that there is a lot that you don't know yet because we just started, okay? But
look how much she's done
I
without
know.
knowing.
No, I know.
She's very
no, I know,
doing
right?
it.
So that's awesome. I just want to know: do you need push? What do you need from me? Let me unmute you. Go ahead.
All right. Push would be good. In recognition, I'm like that as well. Like, I'm one of those people, like at work, I'm like, hey, I did this, this, and this because I want I don't know why. I've always been that way. So I understand that because that's exactly how I am. But I don't know. You're always available. You always answer my questions. If you don't know the answer, you always find the answer out for me. I mean, you're doing great.
Yeah.
So, but
our
so
network is so big, it's crazy. Like, we can get answers pretty fast if we need to. So let's see. So I don't want you to feel overwhelmed if you do. I don't think that you do. But there's a lot of different directions you can go when you first begin. The best thing is to put up a post like you have been, and those people that interact on those posts and your stories, you thank them, and then it becomes a conversation. You're not pulling at them. You're getting them to really come to you and ask you what's going on. I mean, you can say, hey, did you see this post? Did you see, okay, if they're liking your post and your post said something about you coaching in it or about your journey, it would make sense that you would ask them after you said thank you for liking that you would say, did you check that out? Like, have you thought about it yourself? You know, that sort of thing. So the conversations just kind of go natural.
Go that way.
I used to do scripts. They just, to me, are not real. They just don't work. And I used to just pound people for months and months. I would just pound them with relentless scripts, and they got me nowhere. So
just got to speak from the heart.
Just like we're talking, you got to talk to them just like you met them for the first, like, hey, what's your name? Hey, my name, or hey, how you doing? I'm good. How are you? I'm good. You know, that typical sort of thing. To me, that's the first step, is to just post and engage those people and thank them, let them know they're appreciated. And you do you and be on your journey, and you just share it. And you just got to be genuine. You know, you got to, for me, it's like, I just don't care what I say to people because I know that it's going to give me everything that I want in my life. You know, do you have anything to input?
No. Tara, I don't know where exactly you came from, where you took the gumption, but I have been seeing all your posts and in your group, and I'm just like, it took me 2 months to even hit my first rank. I didn't know what I was scared of. I didn't want to talk to people, and I just stayed hoping people were going to come to me. So that is awesome to see someone come in and just be like, bam.
Yeah, on it. I'm like, at work, I'm like, hey, did you guys see my post? Hey, did you guys go join my group? Hey, you guys gonna invite your cousins? You gonna invite your friends?
There you go. And the people you work with are going to be the first people that are interested, because they're going to see you, especially once you start having transformation from your workouts. That's especially when traction's going to really pick up.
Wendy, you're right. She does have a big why. She does have a big why. You know, okay, so now we got an RN and an LPN, and I think that whys come heavy with people in the medical field. Okay, I was previous medical field, so was she. She was an STNA. I was on the squad, and a surge tech. She went to college to be a surge tech, and you know, I think that you just have this thing to want to help people, and you know, I think. I don't know what I was thinking. Something. I click, and I know that click has to be annoying in your ears.
Still need to ask Jamie what she needs from you.
I do, but I remembered. I want to send you since you're organized, so I want to send you the business activity tracker that we have just for you to look at to see kind of that's literally the steps that people are supposed to follow. They always say there is no, magic thing. We did the things we were supposed to do every day. And that's how you get places. So it's a compound effect over time. I'll send that to you. That way you have it. So, okay. You have anything else to add or ask or anything?
I did have one question. I didn't know if you did it at the end or not. I was watching some of the videos today at work, and one of the videos was about invites all the time. So my question is it inviting to the group or is it inviting in their DMs? I was kind of confused about that.
Well, you always want to go for the DM.
Okay.
But also, when you're at work talking about it, that's still like inviting someone. When you're hey, you want to come join me?
Oh, yeah.
So the idea ultimately to get you income faster is to find people who want to be a coach as well. And don't be like, well, I'm a brand new coach. I can't coach people, because we'll help you help your coaches. You're not going to ever be on your own. So yeah, whether people just want to do the workout programs or make a business out of it, either way, he'll help you do all of it.
Yep. Also, I know I don't know, in the training they go over Emerald and all those things, but Emerald's when you get 2 people signed up. That's your first milestone that you hit. Eventually you're going to want Christian to get signed up to help your business. That'll come later on.
That'll help you double your income.
Yeah, pretty much. And that'll get explained. We'll explain that. But
that's more of a one-on-one call.
Yeah. So also what I was going to say, if you hit Emerald, if you hit Success Club 3 times in a row, which is 3 people a month signed up with a challenge pack, you'll go to our corporate event in New Orleans next year for a free ticket. Just letting you know. And Bethany's going. I'm sure Wendy's going. I hope Jamie's going. I know she's got a lot going on. But she's going to get a free ticket anyways. Jamie. Hi.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm great. I wanted to ask you something. So we were going over what people need, what you need from us or from me as your coach specifically to help you move forward. Okay, what are things you need that you're like, I need this from a coach, like recognition, like she needs to be recognized. For me, I need pushed a lot. So what do you need from me as your coach?
Just the recognition. I mean, I'm pushing myself. I've got, I think the last time we messaged, I was telling you I had a couple more people who are just waiting to get paid, and that payday is this Friday. So that'll make 2 more coaches signed up who want to work the business.
That's amazing.
So that'll make me 7, and my sister already has 2 people that are going to sign up underneath her, so she'll jump to Emerald right away. Yeah. So I'm kind of excited. I'm like, hey, I got to go to Austin at the end of next week, so let's get this done because I could use that extra money.
Yeah, that's awesome. So are you going to have a team, your own team page and everything like that going here before long? Because it seems like you got some coaches moving in.
I started one, and I added all of my coaches that I have. So there's 4 plus me on the coach page, and it's not a whole lot of activity on it yet, but I just started it the other day. So
awesome.
That's terrific.
And everybody's in the medical field that's on it, so it's a lot of unfiltered, F-bomb kind of page stuff.
Hey, that's fine. It's like a kitchen. We're just all sailors in there too.
Yeah.
I just don't. I don't do that on social media. I never have, and I don't know why. It's just not. But you know, the top coach is the funniest F bomber ever. I mean,
Yeah.
on her belt, they gave her the F bomb in every language for her.
Nice.
Her present was
Nice.
the F bomb. So, okay, recognition. So, also,
And you have been doing that. I mean, it's not like I'm asking for anything more. I mean, that's just what works for me.
Well, good. I'm glad. I don't ever like to overstep with people. I'm always trying to give value to coaches, to anybody that we're all a partnership here. So I just want to hear value. If I like the things I made, the thing I made to compare prices, that's just some way that's a way for you to spread value. So I just try to add value that way. So I always, yeah, she said that she envies Tara for organizing. Okay.
We should open it up for any questions.
Yeah. So if you would like, unmute yourself. We have 7 minutes left. So anything literally any question about anything.
Wendy, do you need to speak? She's sitting in her car while her kids are at soccer practice.
Do I need to speak or can I speak?
Do you need?
I always have to talk.
You haven't said a word yet, so.
I don't have anything to add, I don't think. I think you guys have done well, as always.
All right. Bethany? I think she's. Oh.
No. We both did it.
We did it at like the same time. I guess I still hit that wall with my coaches. They get really excited. They're really interested. I mean, I've had like probably 15 people watch my first sneak peek video, and then they fill out the form, and then I start getting more information to them, start carrying on a conversation, and then they start ghosting me. So that's kind of where I've been at, and I'm really frustrated because I was really wanting to get those other 4 coaches signed up this month and bump to my next rank. And it's just disappointing right now because I'm so close, and I think I sent out six carts in the last 2 days.
Wow.
That's awesome, though. Like, that's something you need to celebrate. The fact that you got 6 people to say, yes, I want a cart, send me one, picked out their shake. So, like, don't discredit the fact of how far they went, because even Ashley says she still sends out carts to people and they don't ever buy it. So you just have to remember that this sort of thing happens continuously, no matter what level of success you're going to have.
Isn't that interesting?
Yeah, just once you're at Ashley's level, it doesn't matter. But we struggle on it now because the signups are few and far in between. But what separates the successful people and the people who aren't successful are people who stick it out through this tough patch. So to get to the other side, this is the sort of crap you have to keep your head up through and just keep going.
It's called being in the trenches, people. We're in the trenches. We're riding them trenches out. And it's just, we got to do it.
Yeah, I mean, like yesterday's post and today's transformation post, like I've had people actually inboxing me, and then I'll start replying to them, and then it's well, I don't need to lose weight. I keep fit by running. I'm like, yeah, but it's not about losing weight. It's about being healthy and building the fitness as far as muscle tone and having your confidence back. And people have like the biggest misconception when they see, oh, my journey has been weight loss and muscle tone, whereas everybody else might be like Brandy and Wendy are building muscle and trying to gain weight. I'm the exact opposite because I have done nothing but gain weight since my pregnancy loss, and I hit Camden's pre-pregnancy weight and I've exceeded that. So that's where I think a lot of people have the misconception, is that it's only about that. And I don't know how far Brandy got in my second video last night, but I kind of went on a little rant about pregnancy and not being able to do the workouts because you're pregnant. Well, any doctor is going to tell you that staying fit during your pregnancy makes labor that much easier on your body. And it's not like hitting a Mack truck. It's going to be a little bit of a smoother trip for you. And then the shakes are 100% natural, so they're not going to hurt you as long as your doctor's approved everything. Yeah. So I did go on a little rant in that second video.
That's right. That's right where I was stopping it, was at that part. And I was like, I'm starting to pass out. I'm starting to pass out.
All right. So, Jamie, anything?
Nah, I don't think so.
You're a rock star. You know that.
I'm a rock star.
She's like, I'll take it.
Okay. So, Tara, what do you got? Anything? Any statements, questions?
I think I'm good right now. I know that there's probably questions in there somewhere, but
I think as you cycle through the training, just message me. We'll just continue to go.
Okay.
Okay. So I want to leave you all with this. You're all amazing human beings, and you have a lot to offer. Okay. I mean, all of your stories are phenomenal. I know all of them, and you all have phenomenal stories. So sharing that, being vulnerable, and trying not to vomit as you click post is really where people are going to find you and be like, that's my girl. That's my guy. That's my person. Okay. So that's where they are. You know, they're in those vulnerable posts. So just know, yes, it's vulnerable, but I'm sharing something amazing. What do you got? We got like 1 minute.
That was it. That was a pretty good way to end it.
Okay. Well, you all are amazing, and thank you for your time. And we'll see you next time. And I'll be
2 weeks.
Yep, I'll be posting things. All right. See you then. Did you have something? Oh, okay. All right.
In 2 weeks. Sorry.
All right. Bye.